Hey folks, welcome to Module 2. In this module, our expert will cover traditional freelance sites. So, get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in.
Alright guys, so let's start by having a look at Fiverr.com. So Fiverr is a marketplace for freelancers if you're looking for someone to do a one-time job for your project. There are two ways on how you can find freelancers here to work on a one-time project for you. The first step is by browsing through the seller profile according to the services available. You can use the search bar or you can select from the categories here on top. Let's look at some of the profiles under graphics and design, then logo design. You'll have more filter option to choose from to find the right fit that you're looking for. Let's start with the logo options. You can select the logo style that you require, the file format that you want, the services that are included, and then just click apply. Next, we have the seller details where you can select the level of the seller. Let's quickly talk about the Fiverr's level system. So the seller level system is based on three criteria: the customer satisfaction, on-time delivery, and the quality of service or output. So automatically when the sellers sign up on Fiverr, they are labeled as a new seller. Then they become level one according to the requirements that they have achieved. For example, if they have completed at least 60 days as an active seller, they have completed at least 10 individual orders and earn at least $400, maintain a 4.7 star rating, has 90% response rate, order completion, and on-time delivery over the course of 60 days, and if they don't receive any warnings over the course of 30 days, then they will be tagged as level 1 seller. Next, we have the level 2 seller. Basically, they are the ones who have completed at least 120 days as an active seller and has completed 50 individual orders and earn at least $2,000 on the duration of that time. And then here are the benefits of being a level 2 seller. And then we also have the top rated seller. So this is an elite group of sellers who enjoy a growing number of exclusive benefits as they continue providing buyers with an overall excellent experience. So it's like an incentives program for sellers who will be offering quality services to the buyers. And then, let's go back now to our profile. So here, in the profile finder, we also have the seller details. So we've already talked about the seller level. We can also select sellers who can speak English or a specific language that we require. And we can also filter them according to location and then just click apply. We can also filter them according to our budget, set a minimum and a maximum rate, then click apply. We can also filter them according to the delivery time that they can provide or assure us. So it can be an express 24 hours, up to 3 days, up to 7 days, or any time, and then apply. On the right side, you have a toggle switch where you can select freelancers that are under the pro services or the premium service that Fiverr offers. You also have the option to select local sellers based on your location. And then you also have the option to select sellers that are online right now. So, for example, let's select the profile card of this freelancer. So let's have a quick overview first. So here you'll see the sample or the preview of the samples of the freelancer, the name of the freelancer, the level, the name or the description of the service, and the starting rate. So let's click on the profile. Once you're on the profile page of the freelancer, this is how it will look like. So first, we have the overview. Let's have another example. Okay, let's try this example. For example, this seller, she has 3 packages that's being offered. We have the basic package, the standard, and the premium. So this is how the profile looks like at the first glance. When you click the description tab, you will be redirected to the description of the gig. So what it contains, the specifications, and the detailed information about it. You can also check the description of the seller, the bio, where she's from, average response time, member since when, and the last delivery time. Next, we have the package comparison. So these are the detailed information. So all the check marks means these are the inclusion or what are included in the packages, and then we can just select according to the budget or our requirements. And we also have the recommendations. So here are the templates that they've worked on that maybe we can tell them we want something like this. We also have the FAQ, where it includes the commonly asked questions such as, for example, what are included in the revision, what's included in the kit, delivered logos, will it have a watermark, and so on, and then accepting deliveries and other important details that are not covered in the description. We also have the reviews, where it contains reviews or feedback from people that they have already worked with. Okay, so this is a good example of a seller profile that we can select. You also have the rating here and the order numbers in queue. And if we still have additional questions, we can contact the seller. Okay. The other way we can select, or the other option to find the freelancers to work for us is by posting a request. So in this page, I have already logged into my account, and then on your profile, just click your profile icon and then choose post a request. You'll be redirected here, and then you'll type the description of the service that you're looking for. You can attach files up to 1 gig, and then select a category, for example, graphics and design, subcategory, logo and design, and so the style, it can be optional. And then once you place your order, when would you like your service delivered? We can say, for example, 3 days, and then we can input our budget as $10, for example, and then click submit request. So this will now appear on the freelancer's buyer request, and they will be the ones submitting proposals to you. So their responses should appear on your messages inbox. So another site where we can find freelancers for a one-time job is Upwork.com. It works similarly like Fiverr, but you can choose to work with individuals or an agency. So let's have an overview of the Upwork.com platform. This is how it will look like. You'll see here the same setup like Fiverr, where you can choose categories of the one-time job that you are looking for. So let's say we want to look for design, and we want to choose design. So once you click design, the category design, you will be redirected here where you can see all the suggested and recommended freelancers that you can choose from. Another way that we can look for a freelancer is by signing up or posting a job. So we do that by signing up. So let's sign up and create an employer account. For this example, let's say and let's say and then click continue. Continue with the email. Here, you need to type in your name, your last name, create your password, select the country or your location, and then click hire for a project. So it's important that you select hire for a project. That way, this will be an employer account, and then create my account. Once you're logged in, your dashboard or your main page should look like this. And if it doesn't look like this, just go to your main menu here and click Jobs, My Jobs, and you should be redirected here. The cool thing about this is they already have job templates available for you, which you can use when you post for a job for the first time. So for example, we are going to choose Design and Creative template. Let's choose the basic job post templates here. For example, creation and editing of videos for social media platforms. Select Start here. Automatically, since we selected the template, all the information will be populated. So step 1 is enter the name of your job post. This is the option that we have selected. It's now here. So you just change the text inside the curly bracket. For example, create or edit videos for company XYZ job category, or check if this is the right category for it, and then click Next. Next, we have the job description. Same, since we are using a template, you'll see here the curly bracket. Just replace that with the information that you want or that you need. For example, deliverables needed. What do you need for this video project? You can also attach additional project files here up to 100 MB, and then click Next. Step 3, what type of projects do you have? So let's say this is a one-time project. You also have the option to select for ongoing project or complex project. You can also add screening questions if you like, or require a cover letter. So in this example, we won't be requiring. After that, we are going to select the skills. What skills and expertise are most important to you in the video production? Let's say I'm looking for someone who has expertise in an explainer video, maybe a screencast, an intro, or an outro. You can also have the option to select video editing software that they should be using. For example, Adobe Premiere Pro or Adobe After Effects. You can also select additional skills and expertise that are not included here in the first option. Okay, and if it's not included here, you can simply type here to search for the skills. Next, we have the level of experience your freelancers need to have. For example, are you looking for someone who are in the entry level, someone who's intermediate level, or an expert level? So let's say entry level, and then click Next. You can also select an option for the visibility of this job. How many people do you need for the job? One freelancer, more than one freelancer. So let's select one freelancer and then anyone. And then you can also select talent preferences. Second to the last, or actually the last one, we have the budget. How would you like to pay for your freelancer or agency? So the most popular option is pay by the hour. You also have the option to pay a fixed price. Set your estimated budget, let's say $5 to $10. And you can also set your own hourly range, or don't add any hourly range. How long do you expect this project to last? Let's say I want this, or this project might last 1 to 3 months or less than a month, since we're only looking for video. Maybe this is a one-time video per month. Next, do you have a time requirement for this project? Do you want them to work more than 30 hours, less than, or you're not sure yet? Let's select I don't know yet, and then Next. Once done, review your post, the title, job category, description, the details of the project, expertise that you're looking for. You can simply click the pencil icon here to edit if you need to edit any information. And then you can now select post a job and wait for the proposals to come in.